Hey, what's up? Welcome back to the vlogs. Gonna be a new style of vlog. Won't be as edited as what we used to do in the past, or do b-rolls or transitions. I'm just gonna drag the camera around sort of like we used to from our OG days, and just take you along the journey, keep it all raw, keep it organic, keep it authentic. And I've found with YKTR, whenever we've done that, things just seem to work out. And when everyone's sort of in line with the best version of themselves or where they're meant to be going in life, really good things happen. And that's happened to me individually, and I think it's happened to us as a business at YKTR. So been a fun couple weeks. Obviously Chico and Normie just moved back into town like 2 days apart, which has been cool. Sort of like, obviously they own the brand of YKTR, so you don't really have to get them to believe in the brand. They sort of do because they own it and they want to see the success of it. But in all honesty, it's just good having your friends back, good having close friends back. And probably one thing I've learned over the past couple of years is you don't get too many close friends. You don't, man, if you can count your close friends on one hand, if you've got 5 of them, man, that's heaps. So it's been cool having those boys back, and just sort of guys you can hang around with and knock about with and just be guys with, you know what I mean? I think that's really important. I think that's something that gets a little bit overlooked today. So this time last year we would have had about 8 staff. Caleb and Simi would have just left. The boys were sort of prepping to leave. Jackson ended up getting his job. Obviously Scope and Lukey moved over to levels, or started levels. But I remember sitting here this time last year and just stressed, drained from the year, just from the past 5-6 years, to be honest. It just felt like we were always in drama, and it was just nice to get away from that drama and sort of move on. And I look back at some of the content that I used to make, and just like, if you look at me, how angry I was, how frustrated I was, and it just wasn't the best version of myself. And I'm just learning to try and be the best version of myself, especially in the morning. Morning's important. And if you've been watching our content recently, sorry, just turn the corner. If you've been watching our content recently, just trying to get after it in the morning in the gym and try and be the best version of yourself, so when you get to work, you can be the best possible boss or help the company go in the right direction. But yeah, cool. Just Chico and Normie are back in town. Normie's coming straight to work. I think it's his first full-time job. So. Shit. I think it's Normie's first full-time job, so just trying to learn the sort of lay of the land, you know what I mean, like coming in time and working within the system and working within the office. And it's like, it's very different to sports, because like, you think about sports, like physically you're more drained because you go out there and you train and you lift weights, but like mentally during the week, like sometimes we'll be sitting in meetings and it allows for like a different type of concentration. And like, even if you're sitting on podcasts or making content, or you have to sit there and think and problem solve, it actually drains you a little bit different than like exercise does. Like if you put a sedentary person in an exercise environment and go for a 5k run, they'll come back fucked. Where if you take a sports person and put them in an office environment where they have to sit in meetings and think and problem solve, like, because you're mentally concentrating for so long, you start to get fucked. And I found that with me in the early days too. So, but it's been cool. I think Normie's going to be really good for us. Something magnetic about Normie, he's always had it, where like stuff always comes to him, and it's not always good stuff, it's not always bad stuff, but he's just got this magnet around him that sort of good things seem to happen around him. Like, he wins the jackpots. Like, if we have a tennis ball, like first one to hit the tree, he's the first guy to hit the tree. Like, you know what I mean? He's kind of got that tenace vibe around him, and I kind of want that around us. Slash, we kind of want him to sort of learn the systems and really understand why we do things a certain way, and why we do things a certain way at YKTR is just because we've had so many failures. Like, I've fucked up so many times, and I've been in positions where I've owed people $500,000 or 750k is the most money I've owed to a supplier without like no stock in hand. So I've got all these like scars, psychological scars through business, that if I hadn't learned from those or got through those, we wouldn't have these systems that we have here now. So we're sort of learning that with each other. We're sort of learning to communicate with each other through work, because We've been working out 3 times a week at my house in Bondi, going for runs, throwing some weight around, talking a bit of shit.
I bet. One more. I bet.
Jumping in the water, having a coffee, and like that friendship there is really solid. But like, say for example, if me and him played rugby league, we've both played rugby league before, so he's got a certain expectation of me skill wise, I've got a certain expectation of him skill wise, so we could talk to each other in a certain way and it'll be okay, you know what I mean? But like, fuck you cunt, what are you doing that for? And I'd understand it and I'll get it. Now what I've got to realize with Normie, it's only like his 2nd week at work, so if he doesn't understand it, there's no point in getting frustrated or talking how we talk outside the office, because it's not going to be productive for anyone. So that's sort of the balance we're trying to find, but it's been fun, it's been great. He's come through with some new ideas, obviously probably a little bit more fashion forward than I am. Really enjoys fashion, so he's come in with like a lot of ideas, and it's just how we sort of incorporate his ideas, get it to sampling, get it to our website, and most importantly get it to your guys back, hopefully. So yeah, but it's been mad having the boys back. Chico's throwing a dinner tonight. That's his like passion. He loves like cooking food for people and hospitality, so it's good to have Chick back too. And he's in a really good place. He's going to be in the mines and playing some footy down in Wollongong, so obviously big cash down there, so that was the opportunity he's sort of taken up. So just for this next little part, it'll just be me, Natasha and Normie in the office, and I want to be making as much content for you guys and getting you guys involved as much as possible. Today we have got planning, we've got a photo shoot tomorrow. We're restocking these hats on the Wednesday. I'm not too sure when I'll drop this vlog, but yeah, make some content for that. Some more design stuff, which is going to be really cool. And yeah, a quick shout out everyone who copped last week. We're gonna OG capsule, some varsity, some new colorways. The OG tee had a 90% sell-through rate, which basically means a sell-out for us. We haven't had that in a while, so grateful for everyone who's supporting us and still getting behind the brand. So yeah, I'll sort this mic quality out a little bit better, but I think these are just going to be the vlogs from now on. Us working out, us in the office, probably eating, and build it back to what it was, raw, authentic, and just keep it OG YKTR.
For this life I cannot change.